Hello everyone. Picking up right where we left off with the last video. We are in a bunker. Kind of getting to the story of Marianne and Lily and Thomas kind of spoon-fed to us. We're about to go put the mirror puzzle together now. If I can remember what room it's in. Here we go.
And there it was. The moment we finally met.
It's you. You're alive.
Thomas?
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the hound. I thought you were gone.
Gone. No, no. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. When you sent him away, I could finally break free. That's why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know. For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence. I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
It all starts with a dead girl.
about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It was the only place he could feel normal. Separated from his powers. From me. Came in handy once Lily became unstable.
Unstable? What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family. When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
You know where.
The lake.
It's coming. Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly. Trust me, I know. And I'm sorry.
Oh, no. No. No.
All right. We are, I'm assuming, at the lake. I'm also assuming that Thomas's other half just died. I really liked how they kind of wrapped the story around on itself like that. You get the glimpses of the present, of her talking to someone. And now we are playing the present.
God. This is it.
The place from my dream. I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it. But this time, something is different. I'm getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it so clearly now.
I definitely feel like this is right at the end of the game. Because this is the memory that she kept, or the dream that she kept having, or nightmare. So I'm very curious about how they're gonna... I'm assuming Thomas, I think it's kind of spelled out that Thomas is the one who shot Lily. But maybe I'm wrong. I feel like that would be too obvious.
Finally made it.
Lilianne.
Been waiting for you, little sister.
Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
Lilianne.
That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal. The part of my soul that was tormented was set loose.
You mean the monster? But why?
To save you. It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour, to destroy, to kill.
The Neva massacre.
Yes. All those people died so that we could live. And because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. Monster. It got out. And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this. You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream? But all I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No. It's not the past you see. The dream. It's what I want to happen.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... No! No!
Can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Lillian, I can't. Please, don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
Marianne? What's going on?
Skin suit. Now too small. Constricted.
Oh, what are they gonna do?
Outgrown her. Don't need her. No suit. Light. Almost gone. Not dark yet. But it's getting there.
There is another way.
Marianne. No.
What is she doing? It's just nothing.
Like you
Nothing!
said, I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need me. A medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No! Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
All has to be. It has to be.
It has to be you.
It'll never stop.
You finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly.
It all starts with a dead girl.
No way they did us like that. Well, I want to know who she chose. Maybe the idea is that we decide, but still, I mean, I want to know what they decided. Their game. Huh. Well, it was still a pretty good, pretty solid ending. Even if they didn't tell us, I guess.
Voices, voices deep inside me.
Oh. So that end credits, that was obviously Thomas. So that was pretty much sequel bait, in my opinion. They're like showing that he's still alive, and maybe the next game is supposed to be him getting out of wherever he is, which would be cool. My thoughts on the game as a whole is it was pretty good. Definitely nitty-gritty psychological horror story. And I think it did what it was trying to do very well. It was a very well-written story for the most part. There was some things where I was like, I don't know. But they wanted it to be dark, and that's exactly what they did. It was very dark. But I do have a couple of complaints. My only real big complaints are it's very linear. It was a very linear game, which ain't necessarily a terrible thing. It just felt like everything was very streamlined for me to get to the end. And my only other complaint is that though there was a lot of very good story beats, a lot of it is left up to your interpretation, which is also like a good and a bad thing. It's a double-edged sword, because when it's left up to your interpretation about, you know, like, what did Richard do to Lily, which it's heavily hinted at what they were applying at, but they didn't say for sure one way or the other, which is probably a good thing, honestly, in the long run, but your mind automatically goes to the worst place. And then the ending, obviously, that's very much left up to our interpretation, like, did she shoot Lily or did she shoot herself? Which I think it would make more sense if she shot Lily, because the monster can, if she kills herself, yes, the monster doesn't have a good host then, but the monster still can kill people. They just have to wander into that area. So, like, she's not really stopping, excuse me, sorry. She's not really stopping it then. If she kills herself, she's just making it harder for the monster to continue doing what it's been doing. And then I guess my only other real complaint is that the monster is very creative and cool, and it scared me a bunch in the first half of the game. Like, it terrified me. But getting closer to the end, the death animation was always the same. And, like, it didn't really... the monster didn't change much at all. So it didn't really continue being scary. Like, the last, I'd say, quarter of the game, whenever I seen him, or her, or it felt more like a nuisance than a scare, because I'd already seen it a few times up to this point, and I know, oh, I'm gonna hide. I might have some way of slowing it down, or I'm gonna run, and if it catches me, it's gonna pick me up, throw a quote at me, and then kill me. But that also might just be because I've played a lot of horror games in my life, and it didn't the scare of it didn't hit me as hard near the end. Granted, it was only like a 9-hour game or so it didn't overstay its welcome at all. It was the perfect length. It didn't need to be any longer. But I just wish it would have been a little bit less up to your interpretation on some parts. And would have been a little less linear. And that's about it. Otherwise, the story was great. The graphics were very, very well done. Especially because I think this is a smaller team. So, I think besides some stuttering when the game was autosaving, and I would get this graphical, like, flaring almost on the screen. I don't even know if that'll show up in the recording. But sometimes it would, like, do, like, a rainbow thing on the screen. It was weird. So other than that, I mean, there was, like, there was no glitches at all or anything weird like that. So, graphics, very good story. Kind of linear. Some stuff left up to interpretation. And then kind of just lost its scare factor near the end. Would be how I would round it out and say about the game. Yeah, but other than that, I'd say I very much enjoyed my time. I'll probably never replay the game ever again. I think it's definitely, for me personally, is a one and done type game. I beat it. I had my fun with it. But it's not like Resident Evil 4 where I'll go back and play it, multiple times throughout my life. This was definitely just I played it, I enjoyed it. Now I'm done with the game. I don't see me ever going back to it unless if I want to get the there's like 5 achievements I think I missed throughout the entire game. So unless if I feel like 100%ing it, I won't ever go back to it. But yeah, I guess if I had to give it a number, I'd probably give it like a solid 7 out of 10 game. It was definitely worth a playthrough. But other than that, I don't think I have much else to say about it. I mean, you can pick this game up. I think I paid like $10 for it. For a disc copy, because I only buy physical media. So, I mean, buy a used Xbox copy of it for $10, play through it, and, if you're into this type of game. So, yeah, definitely worth the $10 in my opinion. I don't even think I would have been disappointed if when it came out I paid the $70 for it. I think it is probably, I don't think any game is worth $70, but that's a whole nother topic. I think games should be like $50, but that, like I said, that's another topic. I'm disappointed even paying $70 for like Grand Theft Auto games, which are like hundreds of hours of playtime and enjoyment, but it just seems like a ridiculous amount of money for a game to me. But given the state of the world, if I paid $70 for this game when it came out and I played it, I'd be like, alright, I don't feel like it was a bad purchase. It's a good game, and it gave me, 9.5 hours of enjoyment. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the playthrough. I'm trying to, continue to improve and get better, and I hope my audio sounds way better than my last mic now that I got this new one. I'm still not great at editing. I'm using a very cheap laptop, and my editing skills are bad, and the laptop is just not made for editing videos. It kind of struggles even watching YouTube videos. It's a very bad computer. But it's what I got, and it's what I'm working with, and I'm having fun, so I'm going to keep doing it. So thank y'all very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and stick around for the next one. Peace out.